Hey everybody, this is Carol. I hope everybody's having a good day. Today I decided that I would try and do a little bit of stitching online. I haven't done a live in a while, so I thought a video would be good. So I've had inquiries on doing my stitching, and I thought I would just do a little bit and explain what I've been doing. I'm using a size 22 chenille needle. It's very, very pointy. So, and that's the kind I like is that one. And I have my floss. So what I've done so far was take my heat erasable pen. It's not really focusing like I wanted to. There we are. And I just drew out a light line of how I would like my stems to go all around different areas where I want it to jump off of, where I want it to end. And that's exactly what I've done with these other two. Actually, I even drew the circles around for these ones, but anyway, so what you start off with is your stem stitch to do your stem, just to get an idea of where and how much room you're going to have for your other buds and leaves, and whether you want to use silk ribbon or just stay with the floss or wool, whatever you like to work with is what you can use. So, to start off, everybody knows I've had another channel. And on that other channel, I had a lot of videos. Well, I did not save all the other videos when I deleted the other channel. I did download some, but not all. So this channel is going to be starting fresh. So we're starting with a part one series of my stitching. So it's going to be Stitch with Me, part one. And there will be more as we go along. But I will show you a portion. These aren't going to be long videos. They're just going to be little bits and pieces here and there of what I'm working on so you can see a little bit of the progress. Now for the stems, you can either use 3 strands or 6 strands, or if you prefer two, that's your choice too. But I like to have the main stem to be at least 3, at least 3. And I don't like to use a whole lot at once, so I'm going to just pull out almost like from the end of my fingers to my elbow, give it a little snip, and then I will separate these into 3. Now you can actually see there is a little bit of a difference between the sizing of this stem to this stem. I was using whatever I had that was left over in my little pile of threads, and I was just using up everything. So some were only 2 strands, some were more. And this one was 6 strands, and it's all in what you want to see in your stitching. So I'm going to divide this if I can. It's been a while. I haven't done a video in a while, so it's going to be fun, I suppose. So if you need a needle threader, by all means, use a needle threader. The John James chenille have a really nice big eye, so it's really easy to thread these most of the time. So now I will make a knot on the end, move my scissors out of the way. Now, if you like to line the back of your fabric, feel free. This one I have not lined at all, and I'm just going to leave it that way because I've been doing it that way. And you can even use a hoop if you'd like, But I'm going to start over here, and don't mind the husky fluff. We always get lots of husky fluff. It just is an unforgivable thing. You know, she just molts, lots of molts. Anyways, so I did that. Now I'm going to go down a little bit of ways. It depends on how you like your stitching, but if you don't like uh, big stitches, you can do moderate stitches. And I left a loop so I can come up between those two. And I'm trying to get my lighting in here so you can see better. Let's see, we'll just move over this way a little. You can see my needles coming up in between the two of those. And then I pull. So now, if you want, you can turn your work around and just automatically go the same distance away and come back up in the middle without having to hold that thread. And just do it the same way each time. Make sure your thread is going whichever way, and then just keep going. And that's a stem stitch. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going the same distance and then coming up alongside. And that's what it's looking like. So I'm going to keep going and finish this all along. And I'll come back in other places and finish up my little offshoots and around the edges of where my stem goes. Now see, this one comes over here, but it could have went up and I could have taken the main route, but I went over to this one instead. And I do have some double thicknesses in spots because of where it was stitched together. And this was all stitched together by hand. So I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you've had a great day so far today. I've been just tinkering around the house, not doing much, playing with the puppies. It's not working out. It's not going where it's supposed to go. And that's one of the things where if you like using a hoop, it makes it difficult to move your work around. Now, if you are not using a stabilizer fabric or another piece of fabric behind, make sure you do not overly pull, because if you overly pull, you will get puckers. When you come to corners, when you're coming to your corners, make sure you get a little bit less of a stitch, take a tinier stitch, because when that happens, then it doesn't leave like little bumps, and it gives it a smoother curl around the edge. So, and there we go. And when you end it, you go back down through, you turn your work over, and you knot it. And that's the stem stitch. So next time when I come back, this will be completed, and we will start on building some flowers and some roses and using silk ribbon. So that is the start of our next little cluster of flowers. Thanks for watching, and please do subscribe, leave a comment below, and like my video and share it out. I really appreciate it so the algorithm can put this video out there for others. Have a great day.